Right, we are going to finish today with a nice stretchy session. Sorry, it's an hour late. I was watching Isabella's final year-end assembly at Cradle Hall. It was very emotional, very sweet. And she won an art trophy, which is nice. Anyway, back to work. So we're going to do from 15:15, probably between 30 and 45 minute class. We'll see how we get on with the stretching. It's nice just to get a nice good stretch. I did say with the band, but looking at my workout, I haven't got a band in there. Hey Betty, the only band I have is one for working glutes, so we'll just do it without a band. So just a general disclaimer, please make sure you are fit and well to train, that you have clearance from your GP, and that you are aware that exercise can cause injury. Okay, let's see if we are... we need to move the camera over a little bit. There we go. Right. So, just find yourself a nice space and roll the shoulders. You can, I mean, if you've got a band, you may as well use one. Okay. We'll just do a couple of stretches with it. Okay. I've just got a TheraBand here. Okay. So, if you want, you just hold your elbows at 90 degrees. Okay. You can wrap it around if you want, and we're just going to internally and externally rotate the arms. So I'm holding the band across here, see, palms up, and just internally, externally rotate, squeeze. Oh, I can feel that in my shoulders. Betty, have you been on holiday, or is it me that's been on holiday? Okay, and then just band press. So keep your, these kind of stretches are a closed band. If I had a closed band, you would be stretching. But, I mean, you can do it with this one as well. And we're just going to take a nice stretch up and down. So I've got resistance on the band. If that's no resistance, add a little bit of resistance. So I'm just getting a little bit wider every time I come up over the head. Take it all the way down if you can. And I'll just do a few more of those, and then we're going to drop the band. I think it's my shoulders that are the tightest at the moment. Oh, nice. Let me just, I may as well put some nice soft music on while we're here. Oh, that one's caught. Let's go on here, and let's do this bone. Royalty free chilled. Let's pop that one on, and here we go. Right. Hey Clinton, are you coming in for stretching? Right, come down to the floor, and we're in a 4-point kneeling position. Alrighty, bring your head up and bum up, drop the lower back, and then round. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up, and round. We're looking for about 6 of these. Inhale, and round. Nice deep breaths. Down a little bit so you can hear me. There you go. Okay. Right, so from here, just come down to the floor. Let's just go for a nice long stretch. So I've got my head to the side, just a nice long stretch. Swim the arms around here, roll the shoulders back, feet are flat, and we're just going to push up into cobra. So this is the move. You're just going to stretch it out and then relax down. If you don't have the flexibility in the spine, we do baby sphinx. Just bring the elbows forward a little bit and you're still getting some nice flexion through the spine. Alrighty, and down. Abs are on, nice and strong, elbows tucked in. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale and push. Breathe in. Push. Good. Live toes, pull up to down dog. So I'm just going to take my socks off, which I should have done before. Hey, this cat. Okay. So pull back, stretch into the heels, palms nice and flat, biceps by the ears. You can paddle through the feet. Let's check I'm in. Who is that, Jill? Mutton. Take the right foot through, so if it doesn't come through, just hook it. Drop it into a nice low lunge. Alrighty. So here, I've got this hand directly under my shoulder. If you want a little bit more, open up and rotate. So you see, I've got one hand on top of the other. Hey, cat. If you want a little bit more, you can take that hand behind and pull the shoulder up. So it's wrapping. If it is too much, you can just turn the chest and push your hand on your thigh. If you would like to drop the back knee down, dead toes, and push the hips forward. You can still do this twisted, or you can have your hands inside. Everybody's different, so not everybody has the flexibility. This is what we're pushing towards every day, is increasing our flexibility. So this is a really nice relaxing stretch. You might be up here on it. That's also fine. Twist, and let's live toes. Let's step that foot back, push back into down dog. So squeeze the shoulders back and down, lift the tailbone up to the sky, palms flat, fingers wide, push those heels in. You might be here, you might have such tight hamstrings that you can't straighten the legs, that is fine. Nice deep breaths, paddle through. So just feel your body, listen to your body. Alright, if you want to, you can lift the leg up and sweep it through, or you can just bring it through. So this might be you, and you're going to lift, hook, and step. You want the knee over the ankle, alright? You want to push that hip in, drop the hand directly under the shoulder, and rotate through the thoracics. So we're working into the middle back spine. That's nice. I'm getting right over. Can you see I'm over? Some people might not have that flexibility. You won't want to pop your knee down, dead toes. And this might be you. This might be all you've got. Or drop the hands inside the knee, push the hips forward. So you're feeling it in the hip flexor and then the adductors in the inner thigh. Nice deep breaths. Again, you might want the twisted rotation and wrap the arm. You might want to have that leg lifted and you can feel more of a rotation in it. Breathe. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Come back up to down dog. Push into down dog. We're going to do one side, one more each side. I'm going to take it up a single leg, sweep it through. I'm going inside the knee, little rock. Drop the knee down, dead toes. I'm going to place my hand. I'm turning my hand so that I can stack the shoulders. Alrighty? If your fingertips are facing forward, it's not as fluid as if you turn, so we can stack this way. Feeling that nicely in the middle of my back as well as my hips. Now I'm turning my hand back. And I'm just pushing the hips in. You could come up and really feel that in the hip flexor on this side. Yeah, lift up the back back into down dog. Breathe. Sweep it up if you want, or just step it forward. Exhale. Drop the hips. Hands are coming inside the knee. So you're working within your limitations, or you're going to push right through it. Drop down, dead toes, turn this hand, stack the shoulder, twist through the spine. Hey Leslie. Yeah, I'm going to come in, just drop it a little bit. Nice. Okay, take the hips back, come down to the floor. So you're lie nice and long. We're going to do some handcuff circles. So we lie flat, your forehead goes on the ground, your hands are coming behind your head, you're going to lift the elbows, swim the arms around, cuff the hands behind your back like you're going to get handcuffed. Lift your elbows and swim back. So this is working through the shoulders. Okay, I just explained to you what we're doing, now I'm going to show you. Alright, so we're going to lie flat. Forehead, I'm just going to put my head here so I can still speak to you. Alright, so in this positioning, the hands are coming behind the head. Lift the elbows off the ground. Alrighty. Then we're going to extend the arms out, turn, palms, swim. So that's the handcuff position, hands behind the back. Lift the elbows and release and turn. So you want a nice lift through the spine. Lift the elbows up. So I have been working my shoulders quite hard this week, so I can really feel that stretch in the shoulders, okay? Even this is quite nice. So if you have difficulty, I'm just melting. If you have internally rotated shoulders, so you have a problem with the internal rotation, that's generally from sitting at a desk. So if your day job, you can lie on the floor and listen to me, and the shoulders are rounded, that's internal. So you battle to bring the shoulders back, all right? This is a really good exercise to train bringing your shoulder. I have quite a lot of flexion. I can almost squeeze the scapula together at the back. And I can round and almost bring the backs of the elbows together. Okay, that is what we're working towards. Very good. Opening and closing. All right. So you can practice just doing. It's very. It's kind of like a ballet move. You know, where you open and round, and open and round. So you're wanting to keep the core on. We're going to do it on the floor. Alrighty, let's do it again. So, some of you may find you'll have to move your hands till you find where you can work with your shoulders. Okay? Alright. Chin in. So, let's take the hands behind the head. Okay? And then lift the elbows up. If you want to add a little bit more, can you see that flexion in my spine? Take the hands here, turn. So you'll feel the shoulders internally rotate here. And then I want you to lift the elbows off the floor and release down. In this position, if you turn your head and just drop the elbows to the floor, can you feel that in the shoulders? That's them relaxed. And then pull back. Okay? Try and keep your palms crossed at the back and keep your head in neutral. Okay, let's do it again. Take the hands behind the head, lift the elbows. Breathe through the move. Breathe in. Lift. If you want, you can add in a little bit of legs. Lift. Breathe. Lift. Swim, swim behind the head. Lift. Let's just do one more at the base of the back. And lift. Good. You should feel, now do the cobra stretch again. Feel your shoulders are nice and warm. Alright, from here, pull back. we're going to thread the needle. So take your knees nice and wide and bring your feet together, okay? If you've done legs today, you can feel that nice quad stretch just as you're sitting here, all right? Sit up nice and tall. And if you lean back, you feel that in the quads, all right? How's Gary? Right, so from here, my legs, we're gonna do child's pose. So walk your hands nice and arms long. You can look forward and pull the shoulders back. So you're like a cat ready to pounce, except your feet are flat, so you're not gonna be pouncing anywhere. Put the forehead on the floor, walk the fingertips long, so the elbows are off the floor, okay? Then relax the elbows down to the floor. Can you feel the difference? I want you guys to realize when you're holding stress and to release it, okay? I see a lot of people, and it was actually a child that I saw yesterday, that shoulders were hunched up, okay? And release. A lot of people don't even know they're holding tension, and then you end up with stress headaches and neck ache and backache and shoulders sore. This is hunched, this is dropped, okay? So walk down again, walk long. Stretch the fingertips, look forward, and then bring the head down, head to the floor, walk the fingertips forward. So they're up to 12 o'clock. You should feel that pull in your triceps. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and down, like you're pulling your shoulder blades down to the tip of the tail of your spine, okay? Take one hand underneath, palm up, and push that shoulder into the floor. What I want you to do is sit your bum right back on your calves, okay? So if you are here, you're gonna hurt your knees. Walk it back and sit back and relax. This elbow is off the floor, so you're pulling, stretching. You can still have your head forward if you want. Nice deep breaths. If you want, you can take this front arm and and take it back. Bring both hands up to 12 o'clock. Relax the elbows, relax the head. Sit right back, and I want you to rock from side to side, taking your rib cage to your inner thigh. Breathe. That should feel nice all down your back. Okay? I'm working on sore muscles here, so I can feel exactly which muscle is hitting. And this is getting, stay down, that's getting your QL, your big back muscle here, quadratus lumborum, and the erectus spinae, right down the spine, okay? It'll hit your lats, your big muscle at the back, and down, okay? So rock, forehead on the floor, elbows are down, rock. Don't put any strain on your neck. Okay. Walk the fingertips long, lift the elbows, inhale, other palm through. See the shoulders touching the mat, okay? You don't want to be lifted, you want to relax down. Other elbow, this elbow is off the floor. So when you are pulling tight, you're getting a nice L shape, and you're feeling this in your thoracics, in your mid-thoracic spine, and your lower back. Alrighty. From here, relax the feet. Okay. So we're going into goalpost, scorpion, leg tap. So it's goalpost arms. Okay, and we're gonna scorpion the legs. Okay, so come down to the floor. So before I go down, you can go down. There's a goalpost. Okay, that's goalpost arms. Goalpost arms. Yeah. So with goalpost arms, your head is lying to one side. Okay. There's the scorpion tail. Dead toes on the other foot. You're going to, so on this one, which side? You can bring here and push over. And release. So, because your arm is in this formation, when you are lying on the floor in goalposts, you're going to feel it in your pecs, in your chest when you push and open, okay? You feel it. If you straighten this arm and push the shoulder, so internally rotate the shoulder down, you're going to feel it in the shoulder. So whether you're stretching the chest or the shoulder, you'll feel the difference here. So goalpost arm, looking, raising the right leg, okay? I've put my right hand close so I can push over. If it hurts your shoulder, extend. So let me show you this way. There's the goalpost arm, there's the scorpion tail, and I'm pushing. I can't get any further over. I can feel that in my chest. I am going to extend, putting my, making a fist and plant your ice cream into the floor, like you would lick an ice cream, face down. See how much further over I'm getting? And it doesn't hurt the arm. And then you can change the shoulder, push there. This one's quite tough. And release. Goalpost arms, looking the opposite direction. So we're going on the other leg. Scorpion tail, close to the body, and push. Keep your head down, and release. Woo. You can do it flat, or I'm working on stiff muscles, so I'm feeling that a little bit more. A lot more flexibility in that move, and it's a really nice shoulder stretch. Kimberly Phillip. Hello, lovely. I'm taking photos of you and I this morning from the bridal party. And back. Alrighty, sit back, stretch it out. That feels so good in the shoulders. Right, that was the pecs. Okay, elbows to floor. So we could do it the pecs. We can do so you literally you're going to lie on your back with your knees bent, hands behind head, and we're going to close and open the elbows. So on your back, hands by head, squeeze and open. So any squeezing movement where you bring your elbows together works your chest muscles, okay? So if you've done heavy weights where you've been doing chest press, pulling, pushing or lifting, you're going to work the pecs. So as a massage therapist, I can ease that for you. It's not pleasant getting manual therapy here, but it does work. But you can foam roll or you can just stretch here. So touch the elbows together and open. And if you guys are looking for massage, as soon as we're allowed to operate again, you can message and I can fix all your aches and pains. It'll probably be, I would think, it's not going to be till maybe end of July, August sometime. Till we hit phase 3. Then we can do massage again. Squeeze. You can do the same thing and you just bring, squeezing the chest, fold, push up, and in, and open. So that's a variety of moves, okay? The closer your elbows, so if you see it from this side, goalpost arms, okay? Bring the elbows together. Push up till your fingertips touch, pull back, elbows touching, and open. You can do it straight arms. Fold. Push. Ha! That is harder than it looks. We do that one more time. Squeeze. Fold. Push the elbows together. Bring it over your head. In and open. Wow. That is biceps. Okay? So lying on the floor, if you just rotate the palms till your palm is flat, you'll feel that stretching out the tricep. Yeah? Rotate the palms. Push your thumb down. Nice. And just cross the arms over the chest. Good. Right. Hands and back. Push elbows. Down. let's go back on the side again so you can see. So we have got lying knee pulls. Okay, let's go one at a time, okay? So let's take the right leg. I'm going to extend the left leg, okay? Probably bend it just to get the right leg up. If you have any back issues, you always want to assist your spine, okay? So a knee pull, you're going to pull the knee into the chest. So when you pull the knee in nice and tight, if you extend this leg, you're going to feel that more in the glute, okay? So the knee pull gets you from the joint of your bum right up, okay? The more you pull that knee into the chest, to the side of the chest, I'll show you more on this side, you'll feel the move. So hold it, and you can release. If you want more, you can elevate and lift the other leg. It's only about an inch off the floor, but I'm feeling it, okay? But we're stretching now, so in this position, straighten up, hamstring stretch. So some of you might not be able to pull the leg into you, okay? Again, with this one, if you extend the other leg, you're going to feel that mightily more on the hammy, okay? If you want a bent leg stretch and you can manage to get your foot, you can pull that knee towards the armpit. And that's stretching again, straight through the glutes and the hamstring. Okay, let's do the other side, single leg stretch. So knee to chest, I clasp my hands over and I'm pulling the knee. So I could just be here, can you see the difference? Or pull it right in, okay? So you really want to add pressure to it. If you feel any pain in the lumbar spine or the lower back, just bend your other knee, okay? Like I said, assist the spine. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. A lot of people have lower back issues. This is really good for releasing the lower back. And then I've extended my other leg out and I can really feel that in the glutes. Okay, and release. I'm going to pull it over to the side, and that helps with the hip flexor as well, right in the hip joint. If you want, you can do both of them together and do little circles, and that is releasing the lumbar spine. It's like having a little back massage on the spine. Just checking that I am still in the video. Alrighty, let's do the hamstring on this leg. So extend. Oh, that feels so nice. So keep the abs engaged the whole time. Like I said, you might not be able to pull straight, and you would have one leg bent, or you can extend and feel that pull. Good. Right. So we've got leg swings. Alrighty. So we're going to lie flat. Arms out. And you're going to just swing over. So be careful with the lower back on this one. Alrighty. You could use your band if you wanted to control this swing. Let me show you. But that's if you don't have the band. You're just doing the leg swings. So you would just have more control over the leg swing this way with the band. It's like having a towel. You could have a towel wrapped. Watch your hips. With or without. You can have a bent knee. So we're getting some mobility through the lower spine. It is a little bit more brutal than doing the one where you sit really still, static. We're going to do that one next. So you have to have your abs on for this. Oh, nice hip click there. Good, come back to neutral. Bring your right knee up, just checking. Alright. Take your hand over the outside of the knee and pull the knee towards the floor, looking in the opposite direction. This is the lying spinal twist. gaze up. Watch your back, breathe in, lift up the knee, hand over the outside, look the opposite direction and pull the knee down towards the floor. You want to keep both shoulders on the floor, obviously the hips are going to lift. Great, so you're going to do 90-90, so you're going to pivot through the feet, doesn't matter if the knees touch, and we just roll over. This is releasing the lumbar spine. Nice movement through it. Good. Okay, so from here we're going to go into glute activation, functional range conditioning, FRC. We are going to lift the quad, lift the heel, lift the quad up. Okay, so this strengthens your range of movement and limits stiffness. Okay, we're going to roll over it. So, glute activation. A lot of people in my line of work, when I'm teaching personal training or whether people are coming in for remedial sports massage, complain that their glutes aren't firing. Alright, you've got your three muscles in your butt, your glute med, glute max and glute minimus, and it is very important to make sure that your glutes are firing because it affects your positioning of the body, your alignment, whether you're sitting down and standing up. If your glutes aren't firing, you're going to end up with problems of the lower back, you're going to end up problems with your hips, so you need to activate the glutes. This is functional range conditioning move. A lot of athletes use it. And it just strengthens the range of movement that you have for using your glutes, and also eliminates any stiff lower back or hips. So when you're doing this movement, we'll look for about 10 reps. Okay, so you're going to feel a burn in the muscles, but at least you'll know they're working. Imagine that you are lifting your quad muscle. Okay, up and over an imaginary shoe. Sounds weird? Right, so you're going to lie down. Okay, rest your head on your hands. Alright, so we're going to be lying like this with your head. Okay, this, you're going to push this over dead. I'm lifting up so I can show you. Okay, and you're wanting to lift. So you're imagining there's the shoe. Okay, that's what I mean by imaginary shoe. Okay, you don't actually need anything there, but when you lift a quad, you're activating your glutes. Okay, so head down. I'm going to move the shoe out the way because I don't want to have to be watching it. And you're going to lift up and back, and up and back. Your abs need to be on for this. Okay, 3, 4. So, having done that exercise, you will feel all your back muscles working and your bum muscle, okay? If you're feeling pain in your neck, that's because you were straining your neck and you need to relax it down. I'm going to turn this way so you can see it on the other side, okay? This is more of an exercise as opposed to a stretch, but I want to teach you how to activate and condition the move, the range, okay? So you're not going to be able to see that, can you, because of my arm. Let's move this out the way. You're not doing this with your arm, it's just so you can see what I'm doing. Breathe. last one. Bum muscles worked. Woo. Alrighty. Let's see. Alright. Pull back up. Okay, so let's just work through the, how are we doing for time? We're okay. Okay, let's just stretch the hamstring from a kneeling position, okay? So you can do hip flexor and hamstring in one or in two actually. So from this position, take your right foot forward and we drop into the kneeling hip flexor, okay? So we're just gonna hold this position. If you wanted more, you could bring your hands up here. And then you pull back, swivel the back knee round and pull the hips back. So you're aiming to get chest to thigh. Push. And just turn on the angle so you can see. Push. That's all hip flexor. There's your hamstring. So if you wanted more, you could lift up. You could sit. Stretch down on the hammy if you have problems with the knees. Good, let's come up, let's do the other side. So, in this position, hip flex, are you feeling that? So you could hold on here. That's the full move, and you can just pull back. I swivel in a little bit just because my knees are that dodgy. I'm staying in this one for now. That's nice. Do one more. Nice, we'll go all graceful. Turn your palms. Right, so let's go into, we'll go on your back, stretch it right out. Relax. Nice deep breaths. Bring your arms here. Breathe in. Stretch for the stars. Stars are sideways. And release. Do one more. Breathe in. Big stretch. You can clasp your hands together if you want. Point the toes. Give me yours. Because I'm getting oxygen into the brain. Release. Bend your knees. Put your feet flat. So we are just going to imprint our spine onto the floor. So in this position, we're tilting the pelvis. Alrighty. Take your fingers in a triangle. Place it onto the hip bones. And just imagine you've got a marble in the middle of your hands. Imagine you've got more of a diamond shape. And you're tilting the pelvis and the marble will tilt. You're wanting to tilt like this, backwards and forwards, rolling. So there is the pelvis tilted and that's the back arched. You want to push your spine into the floor. Imagine you're lying on sand and you're imprinting your spine onto the sand. So we imprint. Keep your abs on nice and strong. And just relax. So I have a little bit of an arch back, so when I relax, it lifts. You want to push down and in. In this position, bring your heels a little closer. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and lift up. And then come down vertebra by vertebra. Slowly, 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 slowly till it's all down. And release. If you want to add the arms, come up. And exhale. Okay, bring the knees in. Little circles. So you can have your knees together or you can have them apart. Little back circles. Good. Roll over onto your side. Bring the top arm over. Head is down and just reach right over the hand. Feel that in the back. Breathe in. Open up. Breathe in. And reach over, stretching through. Come onto your back. Little circles again. And we're going to do the other side. Just 2. Roll over. Bring your top arm over and stretch right over the hand. Head is down. Breathe. And again. So it's just stretching through the thoracics, right through the spine. It's a nice stretch. Here. Sit up. So sometimes when you're lying on your side, like I'm a back sleeper. I only sleep on my back. And that is because it feels like my collarbone is folding in half and it's going to crack when I lie on my side. So that type of stretching is actually really good to release any tension. If you hook your fingers onto the collarbones and pull down, you can feel it. Nice. Good. Bring your one arm across your chest and stretch. Just sit relaxed with the legs. If you pull that arm into the chest, you'll feel a nice stretch through the deltoids, through the shoulder. Other side, pull it in. If you add the twist, you'll feel that in your lat. So that goes straight into the back as well, as opposed to just sitting forward. If you just twist it a little bit more round, oh hello, got a cat. So let's do that one more time, adding in the lat on this side. So pull and then just a little twist. And can you feel that? Or are you still feeling that in the shoulder? Hello, Papa. One more. You can definitely feel the lat on this side. If you pull it down towards your chest more, as opposed to being up here, you might feel it more. Hello. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale down. Take the hands behind the head, breathe in, look up, pull the elbows back. Hands to knees, sit up tall, exhale and round the back, tilt the pelvis. Do that again, one more time, breathe in, exhale down. Hello, gorgeous. Are you wanting to stretch with mommy? Hands to knees, sit up tall. Breathe in and exhale and round. Chin to chest. Separate the shoulder blades. Sit up tall. Take a nice deep breath in. Good. Right, thank you for bearing with the delayed class today. My child has graduated primary school. Yay! Right, all have a lovely week and I will catch you. Hey Anna, I will catch you tomorrow. I've got 3 classes tomorrow, so if you want to join in, we're up bright and early. I think it's 10:30 is the first class. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30 tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye.